It is your girl Aquame, and I am here to do your message for June, your reading. Please take these messages as they resonate. Leave the rest for anybody else who may need them, okay? Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you need a personal reading. The information is in the description box. You can email me, you can reach out to me, okay? But yes, and also I have a website. I almost forgot about that. I got to get that in order a little bit more, but yeah, you can still check it out and go on there and purchase a reading if you choose. Anyway, my dear Taurus, this is the month of June. We're after your season. We're in Gemini season right now, so I hope you had a great birthday season. I hope things worked out for you in the best way possible. Okay, and even if it didn't, go, you have another chance during this season to do even better. So let's get going. Angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides, you are here today with us, and I thank you and I appreciate you for doing that. Wrong deck. We are here in alignment with the universe, and our, God is always here with us forever and always. So let's see. Let's see. What do we got for my Tauruses at this time? I feel like my chair keeps rolling away from me. For the month of June, what do we have for Taurus? For the month of June, let me get one card. Thank you. We have transit and climates. Like I said something about that, right? Oh, I'm recording, babe.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. But anywho, yeah, the transits, the climates is things changing, but this energy here is holding on to something. So it's like as you go through cycles, you're holding tight to what's true to you, right? But you're not holding on too tight that the things that need to be let go aren't, able to do so. But you have strength. I love this energy. Number 13, dignified strength, meaning that you hold some type of position here of power. There's a throne on this card. All right, you're standing in your power, you're earning your power, you're learning your power. All right, you're starting to understand what it is you're truly made of and what you're capable of. All right, life has thrown you a lot of different things, so it hasn't been easy for you to get to this mountain, get over the mountain and to this throne, but you have made it here. All right, June is a time for you to sit down on this throne and own what is yours. Get what is yours, all right? Receive the benefits, receive the rewards, receive the opportunities, the open doorways, all of that type of stuff, right? I feel like your wish is your command here with this energy of the strength, dignified strength. This is something that is earned. When number 13 is giving me some sort of transformation, you had to go through something in order to get up here, right? There's even stairs that reach up to this throne. So it hasn't been easy, but you made it. You're making it. You're there, right? You're experiencing that. So, yeah, that's good. I like that. All right, let me get another card here to clarify this energy for my Tauruses. We have it's time to go. Okay, so the number 45, this throne that you sit on, right, it's for you to expand with. It's not for you to just sit on the throne and do nothing with it. It's for you. You have a lot of power at this time. So it's like, well, what do you do? What do you do with all this energy, right? So it's time for you to get up and get going and realize your power. Realize that you have this this throne to sit on, right? But yes, it gives you access. It gives you the authority, right? This is a sense of authority here. And you have also the authority to tell people or end cycles, even if it's not people, right? This could be just you saying, you know what, this is over, this is done with, I'm ready to move on, I'm ready to expand, I'm ready to see what's next, right? This is where you get a little bit uncomfortable with the time to go card, right? You get so uncomfortable that you're ready to move on to something new. You're ready to get the feeling of something different because you've already have experienced something enough to know what to expect from it. So now it's like, okay, let me go through this door and see, what else can happen? What else can I do? What else can I explore? Now you're not leaving your throne. You're not leaving your power behind here with this energy of time to go and the strength card, but you have to know when it's time for you to get even bigger, right? Sitting on this throne, it's like you don't want to lose your power here. So don't lose it. The never-ending story. Something is over and done with, right? It's like the same cycle of doing something and knowing what's going to happen already. So if you already know what's going to happen, Get going to the next mission. Get going on the next journey that you got to go on. All right. I like that energy. And I feel like this is also somebody could be running from their responsibilities in some sort of way, right? Not necessarily you. It could be somebody else, somebody who's like, they have this throne to sit on and there's just responsibilities that come with this, but somebody's not quite ready, or somebody is running to the opportunity to actually sit on this throne. Like they see the doorway of opportunity and they're going to, claim what's there. So take these messages as they resonate. I see a lot of different things here with this energy, but overall, it is very powerful energy. It is very commanding energy. It is very, like a wake up call. Like, yeah, I like that. All right. Let's see. What else do we get here for Taurus? Hello, hello. Thank you. Thank you for explaining. No problem. Ain't no problem. I need you to understand this so that you can work and do what you got to do and be better. Okay? So I am. That's a powerful name. All right? Remember that. I am. Whatever you put after that, you are. Okay? So I am that I am. If you say I am a writer, then that's what you are. If you say I am a teacher, then that's what you are. If you say I am a healer, then that's what you are. If you say I am a beautician, then that's what you are. If you say I am a, mad evil person and I don't like anybody, then guess what? That's who you are. So use that I am as something powerful for you, Taurus. Okay? I see that person's name and it's like you are earth energy. That's the rooted energy. What are you at the center point? What are you at the seated point, right? What have you grown from and where are you growing? Where are you growing to? Whew. All right, my Tauruses. Let's see what else we get here for the month of June. What is the overall energy for the month of June for my Tauruses that we need to discuss, that we need to look at? What is it that they are experiencing? Ooh, you're experiencing... Whoa, 9-9, wish fulfillment and material harvest. All right, you have 2 9s here. If you can see that, 9-9, 99. So your price is going up in some sort of way. I love it. You're finding more worth within yourself, right? I feel like you definitely have gone and chased your dreams, chased your wishes, right? This lifestyle that you wanted to live, you're living it in this moment right now. Right? But there's still more for you to experience and grow from here, even though you're experiencing a level of abundance that you dreamed of, that you worked for, that, you put your mind, body, and soul into. Hopefully I can have heard me. But anywho, here, like I said, that's the 9 of Cups with the 9 of Pentacles. That's good energy. All right, let me get 2 cards properly. I mean 1 card. I said 2 and it gave me 3. All right, you're doing too much, guys. Let's do 1 card here. Thank you. Here we go. We got disruption, the Tower, because you need to expand. Don't get too comfortable, Taurus. Do not get too comfortable. The month of June is to expose, is to expand, is to explore. All right, but so there's something here with the X's, X, right? Explore, examine, all of those type of words. So there's something here about something that is no longer, and figuring out how to improve it, how to make it better, how to make it bigger, right? Yeah, look at that. Victory and success is at the bottom, because that's where we're working toward. We're working to that expansion, that biggerness, those continuous rewards, not just feeling happy and satisfied in the moment. This is like, well, what else am I working toward to also continuously have that sense of happiness, that sense of satisfaction? And this is you breaking out of your comfort zone with the Tower card. All right, disruption. You're breaking out of a comfort zone of what feels right, because it's time to go. It's time to expand. Your throne is actually, it holds more power than you're actually accessing right now. If that makes sense to you, I hope it does. All right. Let's fix this real quick. All right. Let's see. Let's get some clarifying energy. Please hit that like button if this message resonates with you in any way, shape, or form. If you have Taurus in your chart, this message is for you. So the wish fulfillment, interesting. You have it with the 3 of Swords, which is kind of the opposite of wish fulfillment, right? This is like feeling like you're not getting what you want. And I feel like the reason that's coming out, because it's like I'm seeing a piece of fruit. All right, a piece of fruit that you may have wanted. You got everything you gotten out of it, but you're still wanting more from that same piece of fruit. When it's like there's other fruit out there for you to get that same satisfaction from, or even a different sense of satisfaction that you're needing, you're you're looking for. So it's like this is like the past type of energy of the past, just kind of like not feeling the same as it once was. You have the Nine of Wands, you have the Queen of Wands. Okay, Taurus, what's going on? I feel like you're fighting against something. Your taste buds are changing in some sort of way. Your likes and dislikes are kind of changing. You're like gradually changing little by little, and you see it and you feel it. You're aware of it, but it's still like a sense of kind of like, well, I kind of, you know, I'm used to something. So like, why do I feel like I want to change it? It's almost like within yourself, because you get real comfortable, Taurus. You're a sign of stubbornness. You're a sign of comfortability. You're a sign of, the person or the people that always are eating comfort things, right? So it's like those things that nourish you, that you once found pleasure in, don't really pleasure you the same way, but you're still in a way kind of in that energy, but trying to gravitate out of it. So, right, this is like a kind of push and pull type of thing. Like you feel, I don't want to say defeated, you feel more so like uninterested, but it's still like going on. Something is still happening, but you don't have as much interest in the thing that's still happening. What else is here for Taurus? Yeah, you want to go in a new direction with something. Here you go with the Hierophant card. Okay, you want to go in a new direction. You don't feel like something is the same, right? Because the Hierophant card can be traditional, the holidays that you spend, the things that you do every week, the schedule that you set, the practices that you have, the things that you do to whatever, like the common things, the routine things, the, again, traditional things, right? So this Two of Wands is here. It's like exploring your other options. What else is out there? Like, what other feelings can I have? What other opportunities out there for me? What other things can I, build? This is like, what else? This is what I'm seeing here for you. For the month of June, this is what you're thinking about. Because again, your material harvest and your wish fulfillments have already been fulfilled, but you have more that needs to be fulfilled. You have more to gain, to earn, to hope for, to wish for. All right? So getting bored with something here, I'm seeing, and wanting to go in a new direction. You have the Six of Pentacles with the Lovers, okay? You have the Six of Pentacles with the Lovers here, which is 6-6. I like that energy. You have 9-9 and 6-6, which is like opposites of each other. So finding like a match, right? Because opposites aren't necessarily opposing. Opposites just means a blend, right? Masculine and feminine is opposite energies, but they blend together. So finding something else that works for you, finding some type of commitment here that you really feel satisfied with, you feel connected to, you feel like, this is the avenue in which I can flourish. This is the area in which I can feel fulfilled. You could be paying into something to obtain more fulfillment. Like if you have a subscription to something, right, and it only gives you a certain level of service, this is like upping that service, upping that payment so that you can get more. Like you doing more to receive more, whatever, take that how it resonates. The Fool card and the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is here twice. Here we go. With the Fool and the Nine of Pentacles, this is like somebody uprooting what they have and taking it somewhere else. No, not necessarily letting go of what they have, but just like truly being yourself, right? Being like all that you have developed to this point, and now you're kind of just expanding. This energy of expanding, this energy of growing, this energy of doing something a little bit different, stepping out of that comfort zone of the Nine of Pentacles. You know how everything works, you know how everything operates, but now you're looking for something more. You're looking for something to kind of fulfill another need here. And this is why disruption is here, this Tower energy, because something doesn't feel necessarily comfortable anymore. You could have outgrown something here. Something is overgrown or outgrown. We have the Six of Wands. We have the Knight of Swords. So something that you this Knight of Swords here is about that conversation, but this is like certain conversations you have with people that are really kind of opening up your mind to different things with the Six of Wands, all right? Because the Six of Wands is like, I have everything that I need, but how do I actually get it over this place? Or how do I get to point B now? I've already mastered point A. How do I now get to point B? So I feel like this is some type of ideas that you have that are like winning ideas. You have some type of conversation with somebody here that kind of, you know, you guys come into agreement. There's some sort of agreement here because you're taking some sort of risk. It opens you up to other things, right? When you take this risk, when you do something here that is kind of different from your what's traditional, but making it even like a new tradition. You have the Seven of Wands that flow out here. Seven of Wands is activation. It could be some sort of disagreement. Yeah, the the Page of Wands. I mean, sorry, the Page of Cups with the Emperor. This is like putting something in its place, something or like that. Like somebody having some sort of tantrum, somebody having some sort of dislike, somebody not really. I just feel like somebody feels petty here with this Page of Cups and the Emperor. Somebody feels real petty, or somebody's feeling a little salty about something because of maybe how you switch up, because maybe how you decide to maybe now, you know, go a different direction on something. It disrupts the plan that they had working for them. Here goes the Empress. The Page of Cups, the Emperor, and the Empress is a child type of energy. Somebody's giving birth to something, definitely. Something alchemizing together, right? If you're not trying to have kids, then wrap it up. But if not, I feel like this is definitely you, though, being very fruitful, right? Coming into alignment with the Hierophant here. This is definitely some type of like soulmate energy. This is like you are ready to get to what it is you're meant for in this new level, right? It's not like what you've been through is not what was meant for you, but it's over and done with in the sense of like you're reaching a new height, you're reaching a new level, you're expanding. The Emperor and the Empress, I love it. All right, the Emperor and the Empress come together and it's like worlds are created, right? New generations are created, legacy is created, cohesion is created. This is a lot of forces together, and what is being created is also protected, right? It's also fed into and nurtured in a way that it has the opportunity and the space to flourish correctly. So this is very good energy. I like that. I like it. All right. What advice do we have for my Tauruses for the month of June? We have freedom. Breaking free from the constraints, breaking out of the cycle, breaking through something else, right? To get the abundance, to get the overflow, to make something stick. And once it sticks, it continues to grow. And then you have confidence. So have confidence in whatever this is that you're kind of expanding. Again, this energy of expansion is here wholeheartedly. That cage that she's in is not going to hold what it is that you are meant to receive, what you're meant to be. So it's like, don't hold yourself back here. This energy here has wings. They're spreading free. They're expanding, right? Have confidence in where they're going. Okay. Oops, sorry. I didn't mean that. Anyway, the Two of Cups is here. Nice. Freedom of certain relationships, but also not being afraid to commit yourself here. Because it could be, this freedom card is by themselves in this cage. And I feel like opening yourself up to other energies coming in to help you and assist you, to love on you, to help your creative side be sparked in a certain way. Like, that's just really helpful type of energy. It's stepping out of a comfort zone and letting other people in a way that's going to be helpful. You're letting allowing yourself into new spaces here with that Two of Cups. Entering into some sort of new space. The Justice card is here. So some type of partnership that's meant to be, some type of connections that you were meant to have. You have to go out there so that you can meet these people. Okay. So you have to go out there to meet these new people and get out of your comfort zone of how you kind of do things. The Three of Wands, expansion. Here we go. Right? Planning something out to get more, right? Doing certain things to expand and waiting for that to come back to you so that you can see it, right? It's like almost looking at the work that you've put in and overviewing it and kind of seeing where it's going and being happy with it, being kind of confident, not kind of, being very confident in it. Here we go again. The Nine of Cups is here. It came out already. That was the first card that came out. Wish fulfillment. All right. So your wishes are being granted at this time. Have confidence in your expansion. Have confidence in the moves that you're making. Okay. Here we go. 7-7. Interesting because Aries just got that 7-7 energy of like some type of warning. But yeah, I feel like everything that you've been kind of dealing with is not been feeling right. It doesn't feel the same anymore. It's not giving you the same joy. It's not giving you the same satisfaction. And you're trying to figure out maybe why, or maybe something else that helps to get that feeling back. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's actually what is asking you to do. That's where that expansion is, because you're no longer satisfied with something. Something is not giving you the same feeling or the same taste or the same, energy that you once expected from it. And that's because you're changing. All right. That's because you're changing. You have the World. It's over and done with. You're changing. Once you change, there's no going back. You're seeing things for what they are in a very good way. You're leveling up again. Let me get one more card here. Two more. There you go. So the Sun and the Two of Swords. I'm seeing... Put on your shades. I don't know why. Like, you need to put on your shades. Don't let people see your know your every move, right? Allow people to keep people guessing. You have people thinking right now, like, what the heck, Taurus? What is going on? You're acting different. You're doing something different. And it's like, keep it to yourself right now. They'll know when they need to know and if they need to know. So don't give out all your information. Don't tell everybody what you're doing at this time. Keep some things to yourself, but whatever it is that you're doing will still be seen, right? People will feel it. People will know it. It will be, yeah. But be mindful of that. Because you don't want people to come and try to interfere with that. So let's get a few cards from this deck before we wrap up for my Tauruses. I do appreciate you at this time. Let's see, what's this? The card, it says January. That fell out. So somebody's birthday could be in January that's important to you, or that's just significant in June for you. All right? Something that happened in January could be significant. Something about being playful. So January energy necessarily isn't playful. I don't really get that. January energy is very serious. You got Capricorn and Taurus. Capricorn and Aquarius in January. So that could be kind of, very serious energy, very mindful, analytical, thoughtful type of energy. But the playfulness is like playing mind games. So be mindful of that. People trying to play mind games. So there's money here. Right? It's a very good thing, but you have a bad judgment call. So it's like, be mindful of where you spend your money, how you spend your money. Be mindful of, the things. Be mindful of you kind of like overindulging. Okay? So you have the number 20 and you have work bestie. So I don't know what that means, but there's definitely balance here. You could be calling out your work bestie or something like that. Somebody here. Number 20. I don't know. November 20th could be important. January 20th could be important. The 2nd of January could be important, or November. So that's Capricorn, that's Aquarius, and that's Scorpio energy. And here we go with Scorpio again, the death and the rebirth energy. All right, something could be coming. You could be feeling more alive. April 19th, somebody could be an Aries or a Taurus on April 19th, like a borderline energy. Okay, you do have Sunday, so you may work on Sundays, or Sundays may be a day of rest for you, a day of importance for you coming up in June. All right, something here about co-workers. Maybe you're doing some type of work or going out to an event with co-workers, but it may change. Something may change with that. Don't do it. That's just what I just heard. If your co-workers are asking you to go out with them, that's a bad judgment call for you to actually do that. It's like steer clear of kind of hanging out with the wrong crowd, with the wrong people. Number 26, number 29 is here, which are like almost opposites with that 6 and 9. And it says butterfly phase. So I'm hearing go your own direction, go your own way. With the butterfly phase, new life, fresh start, skilled, knowing self, freedom, and transformation. Okay, so you're not following the crowd here. You're forming into your own thing. Here you go, Taurus. That's your energy. You're out here. All right. And Aquarius is out here as well. So Aquarius, again, I did mention that in the beginning. Aquarius, Capricorn. What else did I say? Taurus, Aries energy is all out here. Okay, let me get like 2 more cards here. Number 1. And a fresh start, I just heard. 23, Wednesday. So whenever the 23rd is on a Wednesday, look for that particular date on your calendar, because something special could happen for you. A new beginning of some sort, just a new cycle starting for you. You feeling different. A new talent could be unlocked at this time, or you developing more into your skills and your talents. Okay, so this is your message, Taurus. I hope it resonated for you. If it did, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I love you guys. Talk to you later. Deuces.